Namaskar, my name is Govind Krsna and I am deeply honored to stand before you with a heart filled with gratitude. Thank you for having me over today. And I was requested, or you could say I was ordered, भाई तू ना आइयो लेकिन मृदंग लेके जरूर आइयो. That was what was told to me, like mridang should be there. It's been ages I have not played this mridanga, but let me tell you all, this instrument is a 500 years old instrument. You don't see it much. How many of you have seen mridanga before? First time. पहली बार मृदंग देख रहे हो, हाथ उठाइएगा. First time, right? So this mridanga is a form of Balaram. Bal means power and Ram means आनंद और happiness. बल का मतलब ये नहीं है that you will get certain, now you just get some biceps or triceps, power. No. When Balaram is played, you get mental power to deal with your complexities in life, and it brings internal happiness. So let's start with another round. It's going to be just 2 minutes of performance, and then we'll start with the talk. So you clap when I clap now, okay? Only when I clap, you clap. That's the trick. ऐसे थोड़ी ना सब तालियां बजा रहे हैं. Move this mic, please. Yeah. Did you guys like it? Thank you, sir. All right, so the topic for today, the science of happiness, finding internal happiness, moving away from material possessions, and cynicism for today's youngsters. How many of you like stories? Allow me to start my talk with a story. Once a man went running to a saint, to a sadhu. Gurudev, today I have the best of brands, the most luxurious car, I have the latest gadgets. Within a split second, I can get anything I want in the life. But yet, after attaining everything in my life, सब कुछ बन गया. I have name, fame, post, position, power. Yet, there is some emptiness. They say people are stressed, depressed, yet they are well dressed. घर से बाहर निकलना है तो भैया हमसे अच्छा कोई लगना नहीं चाहिए. क्लास में सबसे अच्छा कंप्लेक्शन भी अपना ही होना चाहिए. द बेस्ट हेयर शुड बी माइन. अंदर अंदर क्या चल रहा है? एवरीवन इज हाइडिंग. दैट्स व्हाट दे आर सेइंग. पीपल आर स्ट्रेस्ड, डिप्रेस्ड, यस दे आर, येट दे आर वेल ड्रेस्ड. समवन इज फाइटिंग विद सम रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम. लव एट फर्स्ट साइट. पहली नजर में ऐसा जादू कर दिया. लव एट फर्स्ट साइट, डाइवोर्स एट फर्स्ट फाइट. That's what's going on. So people are stressed, depressed, yet they are well dressed. Someone is fighting with relationship problems. Someone is going through health crisis, health problems. पैसा बहुत हो गया भाई, लेकिन डॉक्टर ने कहा है भैया नमक के साथ भी रोटी खाएगा तो मर जाएगा. अब रोटी भी नहीं खा पा रहे हैं. Someone is fighting against social problems, financial problems, yet everyone is, किसी से भी पूछ लो, how are you guys doing? Bombastic. Awesome. So dear Gurudev, please tell me, where can I find everlasting happiness, एक ऐसी खुशी, एक ऐसा सुख, सुख की खोज में सूख गए हैं, सुख नहीं आ रहा है. Where can I find everlasting happiness? The Guru said, you see that fly? Can you please catch that fly for me? Sure, why not? The guy pounces to catch the fly. As soon as he puts his hand to catch the fly moves inches forward. आगे हाथ बढ़ाया, यहां बढ़ाया, 1-2 इंच आगे. It was happening for hours and hours. The guy got tired, stressed, exhausted. He fell in the feet of his master and he said, I can't do it, I surrender. The master smiled and said, my child, sit down next to me. Within seconds, the fly automatically comes and sits on its shoulder. The Guru says, my child, go ahead. Now you can catch the fly. Dear friends, this person is no one else. This is us. We are trying to find happiness. Someone is trying to find happiness in things. Things do not give you happiness. Things are meant to be used and people are meant to be loved. But nowadays people are being used and things are being loved. I love my property. भाई भाई के बीच में लड़ाई हो रही है. Property, things के बीच में. My phone, my car. Families, है ना, टूट रही हैं. Things were meant to be used. People were meant to be loved. It's the other way around. Someone is finding happiness in clubs, pubs, cinemas. Someone is finding happiness in alcohol. Someone is finding happiness in drugs, unfortunately. And most of us are finding happiness in money. किसी को विटामिन डी सी से कुछ लेना नहीं है. विटामिन एम आना चाहिए. मनी. Gentlemen, money can buy you a bed, but it can't buy you sleep. Money can buy you medicines, but it cannot buy you health. Money can buy you an expensive watch. Once I was in Mumbai, my friend was taking me for a ride in his BMW convertible. I asked him, how much is your watch for? You won't believe it, he said, 1 crore 50 lakh ki ghadi. I asked him, does this give you extra time? No, 24 hours. It won't give you extra time. So money can buy you expensive watches, but it cannot buy you time. Money can buy you a luxurious home, but where will you get the family from? Money can buy you books. Where will you get the knowledge? Where will you get common sense? And the most important, money can buy you friends. Where will you get love from? Now, you may be thinking, I am against your money. भैया छोड़ो घर बार, चलो हरिद्वार. ऐसा नहीं है. I am not against your money. I am not against your gadgets. I am not against your brands. What I am trying to remind you is that नहीं है यार, वहां पर happiness नहीं है. Yes, we need money. Money is the part of life. It's not the heart of life. Now the question is, where does eternal, forever happiness reside? It's like we all are, anything that we do in life is for what? You buy a phone, you buy a house, you go for vacations. What is it for? Please tell me, answer. What is it for? Happiness. Anything. Those who didn't come for today's session, they were thinking, यार वहां पर happiness मिलेगी, यहाँ पर पता नहीं bore कर देगा यार. And people even commit suicide. According to Reader's Digest, till 2024, India is going to be the top country which has the most mental illness. And people committing suicide, India ranks number 1. Can you believe that? According to Reader's Digest, the happiness index of India, the land of spirituality, is 119. And we are trying to find happiness in brands. Again, I'm saying I'm not against these things. We are all looking after happiness, my dear friends. A great saint of his time, Srila Prabhupada, gives a classical example to explain to us where does happiness, eternal happiness, reside. A very nice story again. Once there was a lady, she went to the market, got a parrot and a cage, came back to her home, put the parrot in the cage, used to get up in the morning every day, wipe the cage. हर दिन पिंजरे को साफ करती थी. तोता अंदर से चिल्ला रहा है, give me something to eat, give me something to eat. No. Pinjara, body. The body is like the cage, the pinjara. अंदर जो soul है, जो आत्मा है, वो भूखी है. No one is least bothered about it. Now, what does body mean? Body means the B stands for birth. जब किसी का जन्म होता है, सब खुशियां मना रहे होते हैं, बच्चा रो रहा होता है. Birth is very painful actually. For 9 months you are upside down in the mother's belly. The B stands for birth, painful. The O stands for old age, very painful. क्या enjoy करोगे जब बुढ़ापा आ जाए? Can't even stand. The D stands for BOD. The D stands for diseases. You want to enjoy but you have a disease. And the Y stands for, I made this up, Yamaraj, death, time over. Please understand, my dear friends, this body is a covering of the soul, just like the cage is the covering for the parrot. Now she was not feeding the parrot. The parrot died. तोता मर गया, तो पिंजरे का क्या करोगे? They chuck the cage also away. My dear friends, when someone dies, people say, body को ले जाइए. The person you loved is still in front of you. Why don't you talk? Why don't you hug? Why don't you spend some time? Now you're scared of that body. Please understand, there is something much more important than just the body. It's very important to take care of the body, but yet it's also very, very important to take care of the soul, which is the main operating feature of our life. So Srila Prabhupada says, just prakar, as like you take a fish out of the water, it does not want anything, it just wants to be back in the water. Similarly, please have all the brands you want. Please live a luxurious life. Become whatever you want to become. Please do not forget the need of the soul. When we study psychology, there is a Maslow's theory. It says you need physical needs to be happy. Then you need intellectual needs to be happy. Then you need mental needs to be happy. Then you need social needs to be happy. And the most important thing that you need to be happy forever, the Maslow's theory says, अगर आपको मेरी बात नहीं माननी, ये तो धोती वाला है. Psychology says, self-actualization need. That is you. That is the core soul, which is waiting for its food. And the name of that food is spirituality. Spirituality is our speciality. I again request everyone, stay spiritual, stay content, stay satisfied, stay happy. Thank you so much.